Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 22 News at 4. I'm Ciara Speller. We're going to get to our top 4 at 4 in just a moment, but first, a look at your commuter traffic and weather this Thursday afternoon. Let's bring in 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. What is it, Brian?
Before we went on the air here, or whatever we're doing this on the web, I said to Ciara, I got something stupid for you.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Today is National Chili Dog Day.
Not a fan, but...
All right. Today is also National Avocado Day.
Big fan. Avocado toast, my thing.
All right. So I'm thinking like a chili dog with guacamole on the side, but you're going to leave the chili.
I'm going to pass.
Just going to take this. All right. It's also National Raspberry Cake Day today.
Okay. Never had that, but it sounds delightful.
Back in the internet office, they send us this stuff, and it's great.
It is great.
Anyway. Let's take a look at what's happening here. Up and down I-91, we're okay, except for a backup here on I-91 southbound. Oh, that's a significant backup in Holyoke, between Holyoke and Northampton, so keep that in mind. We've also got backup here on 291 as well. Nothing unusual, but plan on some extra time if you're headed south out of Northampton. The Pike looks good. Let's take a look at what's happening in terms of temperatures. 66 in Springfield, 64 in Greenfield, 64 in Northampton and Westfield. So there you go. We've got much cooler air here in place. And obviously, at least part of that is due to some rain. We've also got a steady breeze out of the northeast. So rain falling and some heavier areas of rain over western Hamden, western Hampshire County. Some minor street and stream flooding is possible here through midnight tonight. Something to keep an eye on, but we're not expecting any widespread problems with that. And the good news is we get the rain out of the way for the weekend. We'll show you with our 22 News Storm Team forecast.
We now know what led to that large police presence on the Memorial Bridge Tuesday evening. According to West Springfield Police, 35-year-old Wilmer Javier Herrera Fuentes was arrested after he allegedly led police on a chase through Memorial Ave and into the Connecticut River. West Springfield Police say they saw Herrera Fuentes speeding on an unregistered moped at around 8:20 Tuesday night. Police say he didn't have a license. Officers then saw Herrera Fuentes enter the water. He was eventually found and arrested. He's now facing multiple charges. A federal appeals court has denied a request from lawyers for the Boston bomber for a U.S. District Court judge's removal from the case. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev's attorneys had argued that George O'Toole's comments about the case on podcasts and even events constituted bias. O'Toole previously ruled against the motion, saying that they did not meet the threshold. In January, his lawyers began an effort to get the 31-year-old's death sentence thrown out over claims of jury misconduct. The First Circuit Court of Appeals agreed with the judge. Massachusetts legislators are set to vote on a bill today that could ban cell phones for public school students. It's been a question up for debate for quite some time. It's the bell-to-bell school cell phone ban. This would ban cell phones and personal electronic devices in public schools statewide for students K through 12, beginning for the 2026-27 school year. Springfield Public Schools have already implemented a cell phone-free environment, so whether phones will be banned or not won't change much. And over in Amherst, starting tomorrow, August 1st, the town begins major road reconstruction of the downtown intersection, including Main Street, Amity Street, North Pleasant Street, and South Pleasant Street. This is part of a larger plan to improve the conditions in downtown Amherst. This project is expected to last at least 6 to 8 weeks, and work will take place Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. The intersection will remain open to traffic, but drivers should expect delays. All work is weather dependent. All right, another check of the forecast with Brian Lapis. We've been seeing periods, I feel like, of heavy downpours, some showers, a lot going on out there.
Yeah, the farther north and west you are from Springfield, the more rain you've seen today, but all of us are going to see plenty of rain here before the end of the night. And it's been a little while since we've had any soaking rain, so this is actually not terrible, and it's happening on a Thursday, so that's good. I know that we have had a couple of cancellations of concerts. You might want to check wwlp.com for information on that. So anyway, rain across the valley right now, up and down the valley and across western Massachusetts. Let's look into the future with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast, 5 o'clock here this afternoon. Rain continues, rain through the evening hours, and then after midnight, the rain tapers off to some showers and drizzle by sunrise. And I'm optimistic that most, if not all, of the day here tomorrow will be dry. Clouds to start the day and then partly sunny in the afternoon with just a slight chance of an isolated sprinkle or shower. Cooler here tomorrow, a high in the low to mid 70s. We'll update what the weekend looks like on 22 News at 5.
Trending today, a lightning bolt stretching across 3 U.S. states in 2017 has just been confirmed as the longest ever recorded.
What we discovered is a new record-breaking lightning flash. This world record flash extended for 829 kilometers from Texas, stretching all the way up through Missouri.
And it might look like something from science fiction, but this animation shows a very real lightning flash. The lightning happened during a large and complex thunderstorm that scientists call a mega flash. And this kind of lightning can span hundreds of kilometers and last for hours. The discovery was only possible thanks to real analysis of lightning data collected by a special weather satellite. U.S. fashion retailer American Eagle's ad campaign with 27-year-old actress Sydney Sweeney has sparked a debate about Western beauty standards and woke American culture. The campaign launched last week featuring the tagline, "Sydney Sweeney has great genes." Most of the negative reception focused on the word genes, related to genetics instead of denim jeans. When discussing the blonde-haired, blue-eyed actor, critics saw the wordplay as a nod to eugenics. Conservatives like U.S. Senator Ted Cruz and former Fox News host Megyn Kelly celebrated the ads and taunted the critics. Former Vice President Kamala Harris announced today that she's releasing a memoir about her failed 2024 presidential campaign, which was launched just over 1 year ago. The memoir will recount her brief campaign stretch after then President Joe Biden bowed out of the race with just months to go before the election, launching the Democratic Party into unprecedented territory. The day before announcing her memoir, Harris said she would not run for governor in California. And now for a look at what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5. New developments in the new North Citizens Council's board. A city council candidate breaks ties with the nonprofit. Why he says the move isn't political. Plus, Wilbraham's iconic hill climb could be in jeopardy. What town leaders are weighing in. And a warning from Westfield Police after a string of overnight car break-ins.
Traffic is slow on I-91 between Northampton and Holyoke. You can see that little red line there just north of the Oxbow Marina, the Oxbow area in Northampton. Otherwise, traffic is looking pretty normal for this time of day. A little bit slow at the 291 and 91 South merge there in downtown Springfield. Rain continues tonight, drier for the weekend. We'll show you on 22 News at 5.
All right, thanks for joining us this afternoon for 22 News at 4. You can join us starting at 5 on TV and get all your local news and weather updates anytime on wwlp.com, as well as the 22 News mobile app.